So what I'm doing here, I'm building her drive, but not allowing her to pick up. So I'm going out, I'm picking up the dummy, throwing the dummy, picking up the dummy, throwing the dummy. So it kind of reduces that inclination and that running in behaviour, that chasing behaviour. Mark, wait. She's got lovely focus. She marks nice. I don't want her to run in and chase. Wait. I teach her to wait. She doesn't get to pick that one. Go. She's just there. She started to run. She started to get overexcited. Bring it in then. What's it? Here, what's it? Here. Sit. See, that's not what I want. And that's what I'm dealing with. And that's what I'm trying to stop. She ran in. You saw where I kind of showed you where she'd run to. She was following me. Then she stopped. Then she listened. Then she decided not to listen. And ran and picked it up. Because it's self-rewarding that way. Well, I can't have her practicing that. So I've got to stop that. So by me going through this process of put the dummy out, go and pick it up, put the dummy out, go and pick it up, put the dummy out, it makes her steadier. And I've got to build that steadiness on the dummy. Without steadiness on the dummy, then you're really going to be challenged. If you do, when you do get her out on the field, it starts to really challenge your handling skills. And you can't have them running in like that. So what I'm doing, I'm throwing the dummy away from her, not near her, not to the side of her, because she's not ready for that. She's still not steady enough for that yet, because she keeps running in. So I'm throwing the dummy away from her, so if she does move, I can turn and stop her straight away, so she doesn't get the opportunity to go and pick up the dummy and self-reward, because that's all it is, it's self-rewarding. So by throwing the dummy away from her, kind of out away from her, so there he is, and I'm throwing the dummy that way, so I can then walk towards it, and if need be, and if she moves, I can just turn and stop her. So I can easily block that behaviour at that point. So that's just a quick tip there. I could put it from side to side, but then I'd have to run and get between her and the dummy, which I don't really want to do at the moment. So yeah, just continue on with this. Start to teach her about patience, keep her in the sit up, keep her focused, keep her drive high, and that's what it's all about. I want her drive to be up here. I want her to get that frustrated, so her drive goes sky high, not just throw the dummy, pick the dummy, throw the dummy, pick the dummy. If I get into that regime, which is fine, not a problem, I know her drive will drop. After about 4 or 5 retrieves, her drive will drop, because it's been, it's too easy, it's quick, it kind of soon wears her down and her drive then starts to drop. So I need to keep the drive up high and then start working with her retrieving. See, now I've got a little bit more steadiness, I'm able to chuck it to the side, she looks, she turns to me rather than making decisions to run herself and go and pick it up. It's just excitement. She's young, she's excited. She breaks the sit, she breaks that position, and it happens. You know, you do all the work, that early stage work, and they hit this stage. And then they start making decisions for themselves. So you have to then go back, break it up, break it into sections, break down the behaviour and start again. It's difficult because you get frustrated. You've done so well and you've brought the dog forward so much. And you start seeing the massive kind of difference in their behaviour, and then all of a sudden it starts to decline again. That's training, it goes up and down. Don't get despondent, just have a look at how you're coping with it, what you're doing to cope with it, and then start building it back up. What I wanted to do is look at it, mark it, look at me. Just to say, can I have that one? No, you can't. Not yet. One she can have is when I go back to her, then send her. She marks lovely. She hasn't looked at me yet. Now I can walk back into her, get her in position. Wait. I still want that steadiness, even if I'm standing right next to her. Can't just make a decision just because I've walked back in. Everything has to be on my terms, my command. Back. So I've had a couple of run-ins, but we're getting closer and closer to her. Chucking my dummy without the run. Still gaining the focus. Nice. Had a couple of run-ins, like I said, but nothing major. Stopped her from finishing the retrieve. Start again. Stop her from finishing the retrieve. Start again. And you just got to build it up. And it's a slow process. If you've got a dog that's running in, this is what you have to do. To get back to patience. But still be mindful of the drive and making sure it still stays high, which is what I wanted to keep sitting up. Still got to be mindful of that. Still got to be aware of that. Which is why after 4 that she doesn't get, bring her back, position. Wait for her to look at me. Wait for my command. Back. Holding it wrong. Still ringing it in. It just means position. It just means when she holds it wrong, she won't get anything for it. I'll do it again on the hope. Back. As you picked it up properly this time. It's better. Still not proper, but she's not swinging it around. Back to position.